Log Horizon is licensed and produced by Sentai Filmworks, NHK, Madman Entertainment, and MVM Entertainment. Studios Satellite, Networks NHK Entertainment TV, and Anime Network. Based on the works by Mamare Tono. Please support the official release. Hello there, YouTube Jack here with more Log Horizon Season 2, Episode 9 and onwards, probably another 4 episodes, but yeah, I'm not gonna say anything. So, I have the chance to cut it whenever I want. I don't know why I would do this though, because I've always been doing 4 episodes and I have no real reason to stop this time around. Like, it's kind of midnight here, so I doubt anything is gonna really interrupt me. Anyway, last time, what did we had? We had Akatsuki and Linicia dealing with the serial killer plus a bunch of other girls whose names are probably important, but I don't remember. So we concluded that story arc. Plus, Krusty got vaporized by that weird disaster, whatever the weapon was called. You gotta really think twice before you yield a weapon that is called disaster. Like, I don't know if this is a great name or one of the most unimaginative names ever. So I'm kind of torn in between here. Anyway, so the flow texts, which are usually just descriptions or legends or whatever behind the weapons, is what I take from it, now become a bit more of reality, sort of hinting that the apocalypse itself might just still be going on, actually. Like, what has it been, 6 months now in-game since that all happened? Could be. And the last part with Shiroe and Co still being kind of stuck in the full raid thing at that unbeatable boss or whatever. So if I had to guess, I would say these 4 episodes are gonna be a bit about that, them eventually getting through here and continuing forward to... Where are they actually going? To some gold stuff reserve from this ancient clan there, or whatnot, who owned the banks and the royal guard and all that. Right? Something along those lines. Or maybe not, but I'm assuming that if it's not, that these episodes are gonna correct me anyway. So, without further ado, let's get into episode 9 in 3, 2, 1. Oh damn, Shiroe. You look serious. Yeah, and you're stuck down here. Must be frustrating. Oh, is this the first time they are attacking, actually? That would be interesting, too. Yeah, it's definitely the first time. 50-50, huh? Oh, man. Like, knowing how this is gonna turn out and all. Whoops. 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 There we go. So it's gonna activate, is what I was gonna say, but yeah. So yeah, this guy is seriously gonna wreck your group, huh? Oh, it talks. A changing battlefield, huh? Well, sure, like, I'd assume eventually you're gonna come across enemies that have abilities or skills or whatever that you didn't anticipate. I mean, we already had this with that weird phoenix bird, whatever. Oh, you have? So 25. Oh yeah, it's okay. Never mind then. Okay, so 90 seconds debuff, huh? I want to say though that these are like a quickly thrown together team for large parts, right? I mean, I get that many of them are actually from that weird guild that left Akihabara, but still, they're kind of pulling off this amazing teamwork here with well, kind of thrown together teams. I actually don't see them doing any damage, but it probably does some. Are you? I don't know. Well, here's something unexpected. Yeah, but it's kind of paralyzing them, so that's bad too. And now it's flying. What the fuck? That giant axe just went around or whatever? Yeah, for real. My heart attack isn't kidding around. That's probably yelling way too loud here. Only 11 died from that. Yep. When I think about it, it's great for a game or whatever to still provide challenging stuff like this even once everybody has maxed out. Well, technically they are now up to level 100, so they are not maxed out anymore. But you get the point. Whoops. It's cracking. White Knight mode, huh? Well, true White Knight mode, but whatever. How did the Wrecking team figure this out? Like, was there some, again, description of what this boss can do somewhere? Like, if the whole team now has this much trouble fighting him, I doubt they managed to get this far on their own, did they? Oh, wow. That's like cheating, kinda, all the more. So there are really people just standing around and counting? I mean, I guess maybe the healers and so have time for that actually. Okay, so you got him down to armor. But yeah, you're kind of running in circles here. Well, actually, not really. It's more of a downward spiral. Since he keeps regenerating, but you people don't. You've managed to figure that out. Or maybe it works to if you draw back while that happens or something. I don't know. then he will have less regeneration, perhaps. Of course you haven't. Like, you're not really the forgiving kind. I don't really think about it. We haven't ever seen Shiroe fight, have we? Like, he's always been sort of in the back, master, planning and orchestrating everything. But I don't really recall him being on the front lines, like, ever. uh, yeah, that kind of didn't work out. When suddenly a horde of other monsters appears. Yeah, I didn't see that coming, did you? Yeah, kind of the devastating music right now. I actually don't know who they are, but are they like previous raid bosses or something? Yeah, apparently. That is legitimately like impossible, right? I mean, it's kind of taken them a couple of weeks or something to just deal with one of them, right? Yeah, it's not a game anymore. It's no longer designed to be possible. Yep, you're kind of down for the count. Yep, he just saved your ass. And like that, they got all wiped out. Damn, that's some next level cheating here from the right bosses. Okay. Wow, no cute chibi transition this time. Oh yeah, I guess he also gets a bit of a vision from his. Do you want to call it previous life? They don't look cute anime-ish. Ramen. Ramen. Well, it's called ramen, but I don't know. Oh, we do get to see the faces, huh? Well, it kind of really stands in the face of my previous statement of keeping this more or less strictly to the game world, as in not even ever seeing the real people. Looks actually kind of big to me. I don't know, I'm kind of disappointed that we get to see how he really looks like. Shirogane, huh? And the young him, heading out to do whatever. So I guess you get to relive the memories you lose? Or something? Man, the style is so different though from in-game. It's kind of ironic that you're forgetting a memory that helps you to forget. Yeah, you seem kind of like the lonely type a bit. Also, given from what we've seen in the flashback of in-game. From the deli, I guess delivery. Okay, sorry about everything, huh? Okay. I guess this makes more sense now, huh? That is also kind of an amazing way to go around for people to die. Like installing the feeling of wanting to die but not actually being able to, huh? I don't know. As for for the last one, probably because he actually, yep, cares about you, likes you, kind of that direction as a friend. I mean, I'm sure there's enough fan art otherwise, but still, I'd like to not think about that. What's that? Oh, fair enough. Never actually even thought about it that way. Like, the people of the land obviously didn't do it. Finding out who the third party is, or what? You just feel like there is, huh? Okay, that's also a good reason for not believing it. Who? Oh, that guy, perhaps? Yeah, but that's just what you are like, I guess. Something we'll have to work out a bit, one step at a time, trusting people. And now this place. I mean, I know he would have to come here eventually. Possible. You just know Latin? Sure, why not? Interesting. A test server on the moon, huh? I don't know. I find this kind of amazing, to be honest. Yeah, no real need to go through the whole discussion again. It really is somewhat interesting to see them in these casual clothes. Plus this a bit sad / mysterious music playing in the background. Well, the moon is rather quiet when you think about it. Memories, huh? I mean, we've already been there. Well, it only really happened for you. Plus, I'm still not really sure what the hair part is about. Like, I was just trying to see if you can leave something behind on the test server. If so, hair's gonna be real difficult to find again, huh? Yet we're still having the discussion again. I mean, it's not uninteresting after we have seen Shiroe's side of everything. She is so adorable at times. Actually, most of the time. Is working hard for you the equivalent of working up the courage to trust others, perhaps? Something along those lines? Yeah, but why didn't memories explode away from you like they did from Akatsuki? That is kind of what I'm wondering about. Well, good thing you at least get to revive in the dungeon. Is it really just a preview here? Guess so. It just felt a bit long. I mean, there's like still sort of 20 seconds left. But I guess that's really all there is to it, huh? I mean, what do I even say about this episode? So we get to learn Shiroe's problems for once, huh? Like the first time around in the first season, he had trouble with the whole guild thing and joining ones, figuring out that they were just waiting for him all along, getting his own guild started and whatnot. And now he's sort of facing his trust issues, huh? Or the fact that he's pushing people away, subconsciously perhaps, or actively. But I don't really know what to make of this episode yet. Other than the fact that there's this uber cheating right boss who just summons other right bosses to fight alongside him. Which is really unfair from a game perspective, but when you think about it as life, as a new reality that is just fact, that is there and you have to deal with it, then yeah, sometimes life sucks. Plus, if they want to defend something, why would they build it in a way that you can actually defeat it? Like, any real thing you would want to defend, you would usually make it in a way that you couldn't get around to, right? Unlike games, that is. Anyway, let's just go into episode 10 in 3, 2, 1. Yeah, again, probably was. Well, just right into the opening. Oh, come on. Bit more. Bit more. There we go. Yeah, I guess they're kinda in despair. Understandably enough. Wasn't the title in the preview from the previous episode not a different one? Yeah, sure. Why couldn't this happen over and over again, huh? Why is he having Nyanta's voice? Like, that was the same voice, right? Yeah. They're legitimately despairing here right now. What do you mean in this day and age? Are PC games that hated? Plus, what hobby is even useful for the future? You're clearly not doing it for a hobby then. So you're kind of worried yourself, aren't you? Yeah, kinda. A guild that specializes in this kind of job, if it can't do it anymore. Man, these guys are just down. But what of it, huh? Yeah. Screw this world's rules. Well, you're still effectively meeting people, making new antiquities and whatnot. I mean, I get the point of view, but It's not like you shut yourself in and do solo playing all the time. Plus, you lost a bit of memories. Are there even still any servers? Well, sort of, but you didn't really choose the apocalypse, but otherwise, yeah, you chose to be down here right now. That is accurate. Except that guy, he was sleeping. Sure. I very much agree with what you're saying. Gamers? Like literally brushing your doubts aside, huh? I guess it just takes a lot to even admit that amongst all your sort of followers here. That is amazing in its own way, as a skill for a leader that is. I feel it's almost like the opposite of what I initially thought. Like we are actually putting a lot of focus on the real life personalities they've had, huh? What kind of gamer are you even to play on a laptop? I mean, like, I get this is a bit of a futuristic setting, maybe. Are you really that cold in your own room? Like, anyway, don't gamers usually have their own PCs specific for this? Especially for probably more intensive games like this, presumably is. Yeah. Yet under your lead, they somehow managed to pull it off and staying together, huh? Wow, his chibi character. Well, essentially, if you're devoting your whole life to a game, it becoming reality is kind of the best thing that can happen, isn't it? Man, I'm so quiet throughout this episode, aren't I? Like, I don't even know what to say today to. I can cope with epic motivation speeches, but damn, this is a long one. I'm running out of things to say. 2 years! You spent 2 years on this game? Only? Like, this game has been around for 10 years, hasn't it? Oh, he's waking up finally. Yeah, I guess you don't like dying too, huh? Or either. Well, no, you still got the villain in glasses. From real life? Or what? Oh. Yeah, but they sure pulled it off. So I guess this might be why you accepted Shiroe's request immediately, huh? I still have no idea whatever happened to them. Plus, I'm kind of thrown off that we just saw her in the first episode of this season like it's nothing. Like that with leader of theirs, in a way. It's always kind of been shrouded in mystery, and then she just appears like this. Sadist. What weird light show was there even going on next to him? Yeah, like you would be kind of even more pathetic if you just give in after some what feels like 20 minutes of motivational speech. And you look all ready to go. Except you probably shouldn't go right away, like, at least come up with a new plan or something. Were you holding onto that banner the whole time? Yeah, this is what one ought to be like. How are his glasses still correct after reviving? Oh, it's just like next to a crystal. Well, you kind of did already, didn't you? But yeah, I guess this is different from what you do. Like spreading the real reason why you're here? Okay. Only a bit. 51 to 94. 40. Damn it. 94, yeah, that's how percentages work. Okay, why is there like this purple crystal? Why are you just in the middle of this snowy place? It makes for a great shot, but why are you here? I mean, what an odd place to be. Yes, he seems to have found a bit of a new motivation. Plus epic shot. Yes, there's always so much left. Is that really just ending in preview? Looks like it. Retry. That's a good enough title for an episode, I guess. That is about literally just retrying again. Damn. I still don't even know what to say about this episode. Just some 15, 17, whatever minutes of pure motivation speech and reflecting on what you did. Sorry. And whatnot, all that. Too much for me. I'm not the emotional kind. So, no, really now, amazing speech, amazing self-reflection on what it is you're doing and what you've done the past 2 years and whatnot and all that. And again, mentioning the legend of the debauchery tea party, which I really would like to know more about already. But I can only say so much about an epic speech. It didn't feel long or like it was dragging out more than it needs to, but I can only say so much, so when it continues beyond that, I just kind of have to sit there quiet and listen to what he has to say, which is probably a good thing you should do anyway, but that kind of goes against my job here, as in commenting on what I'm watching. Like when you think about it, a quiet reaction is kind of the most boring thing you can sit through. So, let's just get into episode 11 so we can have more action that is probably, hopefully, easier for me to say something about. And 3, 2, 1. There he is, sitting and waiting. And I guess you're like scouting the area or something? It looks so odd to see this from the outside, how they are like just swooshing around. Ooh, nice. There it is, the new outfit. Plus new glasses even, I think. So did they have this whole better equipment this whole time and just didn't use it? That skill is somehow so amazing. Even if you can't do anything while you're using it. Was it really necessary to repeat that information? Retry, yeah. Why am I so bad at timing this opening, I wonder? Lose out the Chan. Yeah, because he's putting more trust in you, huh? So I wonder, will Shiroe eventually be forgiven after all? It would be somewhat boring a bit. Oh, everybody's just thinking the same now. So do you get the same dream every time then? So that's the payoff, huh? From the motivation speech. Like, all their thoughts are just united somehow. You can't go in there all the time. So where are you even going there? So you're just gonna take them out while you can? Which is all kinds of madness, really. If you were to fight that boss in a small corridor. Why not? Do they actually learn? I mean, the bosses. Yep. Rather amazingly, too. Who are you? Is that his wife, actually? Just, that is just beaten down like this. Yeah, because their guild is a bit different from yours. So those giant bosses just went through those small corridors? Plus, again, just breaking the gates and walking into these corridors seems so much like cheating. Because I keep going back to thinking of it as a game. Even though it's not anymore. Which, like, has been established over the past 35 episodes. What attack? Please? One that attacks a large area, I guess. When he's taking all their damage. Yeah, he even geared up and everything. Well, she just got motivated. Yet you're still riding on his back like this. Yeah, what might it be? Your boy. Now, damn it. I'm. I don't know why, but I was so half convinced that he's actually a boy. I don't know why. Especially after they mentioned this whole thing with people logging in as the wrong gender. But I guess that's nice too. Yep. Here he is. Not exactly making things easier. So how are you gonna deal with those two bosses at the same time now? I love that skill for some reason. I know it's a tank, but still, just staying there and really, literally tanking everything. Where did you even get those pins plus the board? Oh, that's kind of neat. So it might still have a bit of a design to it, huh? Yep. And that's when you're screwed. Plus, I guess that only really works if there's only two bosses, right? I mean, if that... like, if that third boss guy joins the fray, you're kind of screwed, aren't you? What now, even? Yeah, it is pretty. Or whatever the hell is that, even? They sure do. Wow, you just totally stole all them MPs. I know he didn't really steal them, but still. To do what? Yeah, he's doing a lot more spells this time, isn't he? Shiroe, I mean, I think like he's getting a bit more involved. Damn though! I know they mentioned this in the first season, like this whole looking 30 seconds into the future or whatever. But it's still freaking inhuman. How are you freaking keeping track of all those timers? That is insane. Too insane. The villain said so. Yep. If he says so, it's gotta be so, right? Nope, that's bad. Which kinda means that there is someone above you don't really want to have around. Right? Oh, okay, they just got through, basically. So, what even happened? Oh, freaking, are you kidding me? You freaking cheetah boss. You can't be serious. Right? Like, I said before that This is not designed as something beatable anymore or as a game. But this is insanity! This guy's so into it now. Demi. Are you really doing this now? Yeah, I'm actually kind of assuming that he's not doing the whole revenge thing now. You say that, but you're still doing it, huh? Yeah, what even is the goal here, actually, though, by dragging them into the corridor, though? I have no idea. Yeah, so he ain't stopping. Yeah, what is he thinking for real now? Just that. Yeah, I guess he's serious, huh? Moments of silence, huh? You know, you could have at least given him his staff back. What is down here, though? Oh. You could have gone there all along without fighting the bosses. Epic moment, but that kind of is the biggest question I have on my mind right now. You can just go there. I mean, that's a lot of gold. That is a freaking lot of gold. Plus a bottomless pit of death, but also a lot of gold. So you can just warp down here or something. Also, these glasses are amazing. They somehow cause a reflection in the darkest of places, but if everything is shiny and sparky, nothing! I really don't know why I keep mentioning the glasses like this, because I don't really care that they're defying the laws of physics like this. I mean, nobody really is, right? Is there anybody who legitimately cares about the glasses? If so, you seriously got your priorities backwards, I think. Episode 11. So, can this guy really just warp down here or something whenever he wants? Because he certainly did not get down there by regular means. And I just kind of throwing that out there. Anyway, let's just do episode 12. And 3, 2, 1. Yeah. And you're kind of there all on your own, so you're a tiny bit screwed. Oh, it's a different guy. Well, then never mind me. Yeah, I guess that actually is kind of frightening when you think about it like that. No matter how amazing your defense is. Well, that's one down. So now to focus all attacks at this guy, huh? Why are you... What was that even? Oh my god. Oh yeah, opening. I guess we haven't had that yet. Oh, come on. Well, that's good enough. How is this any sort of working thing? But you can somehow use it. Until now, when this guy just completely busted it. Of course, like, you never want to think twice where monsters get the items from that they drop, right? Like all the gold? Yeah, you kind of lost the most important part here, didn't you? So how much gold do you actually even need for that matter? Yeah, he's kind of cautious of you. Though it's not like they have guns, do they actually, now that I think about it? What is this indeed? Well, not anymore, I guess. Damn those scribe powers. I feel like you're really cheating the system here. Eternal, too. Oh, that's actually neat. Like, if you give it to him, he has to pay all the maintenance and whatnot. So did you need to do this here, though? Like, could you not have done this elsewhere? Are they up for purchase? This is very amazing in its own way. Like, he doesn't want to own them, he just doesn't want anybody else to own them. And usually the only way to achieve this is to buy it yourself. Well, they should sure get the epic music running. Well, you've kind of been wiped out again. You did win after all, huh? Never mind then. Yep. That must be one amazing feeling, huh? Especially after more or less giving up before. That's gotta be a lot of loot, isn't it, right? That had no time to read this at all. What now? This is a good item. So do Naosugo and Ko also get stuff? I mean, I guess that Shiroe is like the guy everybody ever talks about, but still. Monolith? Oh, that's neat too. Yeah, you won. Did it really require stabbing your flag into the ground though to activate? What is with those images? What indeed? You have the strangest problems. How about a birthday suit? Yes, I just said that. You look over the top fancy. Are there more than just Tetra? Wow, she changed clothes too. Right on time. He probably will though, but it's an amazing statement, really. Like, no way he would miscalculate the time of arrival, huh? Man, that's gotta be an awkward situation for Mariel though, with Tetra around now. Wait, you did mispronounce his name on purpose, right? Don't give that such a deep meaning. I mean, it probably really riles this guy up, but damn, you make me feel self-conscious now about always laughing my ass off when you mispronounce his name. Yeah, I guess that's big news, actually. I forgot all about this guy. Not gonna lie. Like that he was even here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they will eventually fix those two. Like a maiden. You can't again. You can do that without the other person's consent. I liked how he imitated the glasses. Yeah, I guess he had a bit of self-reflection too down there, huh? And off they go. Can you take the armor off? I mean, I know it works as a good excuse since he doesn't want to ride with her anyway, but still. Called it! Yes! 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 I feel good now! Woo! It's so stupid. No, just. I feel satisfaction here right now. Like, just when he said it, I was like, it's a boy. No, just. But and then no, just gonna turn like Horizon. I felt kind of a bit stupid there for a second. But no, I was right. You can't take that away from me. I did not fall for your trap. Who was Kazuhiko again? Probably not, yeah. But I think he might have grown to accept that in the dungeon. Aw, you knew. What is this? Is that others like the people of that weird what do you call it? Fox woman we saw earlier? Damn it, what are those things called again? Oh, those are people of the land, never mind then. What an odd hobby to have. Level 36? Yay, another glasses person! So, you set him up to do this attack or what, that serial killer? Wow, he has all the fame, like. Oh, there she is. Key R. How do you know? Yeah, that's gonna cause some conflict, right? Well, guess 3 times. Nope. Also, my 4 episode thing is kind of timed perfectly with the arcs, isn't it? Is nobody gonna comment on the fact that he changed clothes? It is probably best not to get involved there, actually. Call me dead. Oh yeah, where's Akatsuki actually? Now that I think about it. Oh, there she is. Do people actually grow in this world? Like, you're kind of supposed to be some 90 years old, aren't you? Your in-game character, that is. And yes, I think you both matured in your own ways. Oh my, she's adorable. So, well, okay, no, actually, I was gonna say we more or less concluded everything, but no, there's still a matter of the vaporized crusty that we have to deal with eventually. Beyond that, though, we're kind of done with most other side plots, or main plots, actually. It was more like Krusty was a side plot to this point, actually, when you think about it. Damn, I just feel so satisfied having called the boy thing. Ah! That feels good! Yes, these are the kinds of highlights of my life. I have a very sad and pathetic existence. With that said, going 4 episodes at a time really times itself amazingly with these arcs. Like, previously we cut off right after the serial killer has been dealt with. Now, after the whole raid has been dealt with, first time around it wasn't that clean a cut, but still more, it was okay. But still, I kind of hope we can continue that trend. Oh boy, what do I even say about all these episodes? I genuinely don't know what to say. Like, what did we even do? It was the full raid, it was Shiroe dying, it was a bit of coming to face with his fears and his anxiety about trusting others and subconsciously or actively pushing them away, and probably realizing that he has to change this fact, which he also did since he told them about the plans and whatnot. Plus this more or less amazing plan of returning everything to the Yamato, I think it was, clan. Which is a great idea, since it's not about owning the places anymore, now that you have brought piece to Akihabara, more or less. We don't need the guild building anymore. Which, I mean, I wonder, does it mean that no new guilds can form and hide out there? Because, like, that was kind of the main reason for buying it in the first place, wasn't it? To lock people out and so on. But you cannot add new people to this list at this point, can you? So I know that you have basically a working government and system in place now. So trying to establish one of these dark guilds would be a bit of a stupid idea in Akihabara. But at the same time, I think it legitimately would be possible at this point. Like before, it was literally impossible to go up against Shiroe when he owned the building. Or against the round table, I guess. But now the main objective is just so that nobody else can buy them. So yeah, if I had to guess for the second half of the season, I assume we will have to deal with that... God damn it, what was that thing called? It wasn't the fox, but... What were those freaking nine-tailed foxes called? Kitsune, that was it. A kitsune. Like, I wonder if she's supposed to be one. Even though they're supposed to have 9 tails, but whatever, other than that, she kind of fits the image. I know that she's like just one of those animal people, except she doesn't have a full animal head like the others do. Head, not hat. And, well, the other part is maybe finally getting to see what happened with the debauchery tea party and all that. Because I really want to know. I'm very curious about that group. And so far we have gotten like nothing other than that they're the most amazing group who did like all the quests, even though they weren't even a guild or anything. So, plus it just throws me off that this leader girl, who always just appears as the most amazing person since, well, she's someone Shiroe admires and everybody else admires Shiroe. And she just appears in episode 1 like it's nothing. That kind of bothers me. Like the whole mystery about her just kind of poof. The mysterious aura, if you want to put it like that. And yeah. So Akatsuki and Shiroe have both grown up in their own ways. Now that's just great. I wonder if we also ever gonna get to see like a marriage between Naotsugu and Maria. I would be very much for it. But yeah, so far I think this is all I have. So, with that said, this is gonna be all for now. Until next time, see you then. Bye.